Good afternoon. I made it. Wow. So I'm Creative Sarah. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to do a craft tutorial for you. It's going to be really cool and fun. But for those of you who came to see who is going to win the giveaway from Monday, that's why I'm late. Because I went to hit live and I was like, oh, I forgot to make my list. So I quickly made my list. Well, I forgot to put it on the wheel of names, but it's there. So we will indeed be picking a winner today. Thank goodness I did not forget completely. Okay. So hello everybody, and welcome. I need to clean. I have a very messy crafting area. Very messy. You guys would be embarrassed for me if I showed you this. Okay. I mean, you can already see this is a mess. We are going to make our 3D Christmas trees. And you're like, Sarah, it's just September. Yeah. But our Christmas things are selling out and they are not going to be reordered. And so I wanted you guys to see them and have a chance to get them before they're gone. That was my thought process. So we are going to use the Damask pattern, which I personally think is beautiful. There are several things already sold out online with this this and our peanuts launch that we had just like a week or two, about 2 weeks ago. So you definitely want to get on there and check that out. This is our Damask pattern. So pretty. I'm gonna make it look super fly, super fabulous. That's all I have to say. Okay. Do y'all remember the like 70s wallpaper that was like felt? It was like a damask and then it was like felt. You could feel it. You just wanted to like play with the wallpaper. Yes. Kind of going for that kind of a look today. Oh, Christy, yay, so fast. The unique, when we order it from Camigo, is so fast and it's free shipping. I'm like, in this day and age where shipping is off the rails and also slow, like not only are we paying $20 for shipping, but it's also taking 2 weeks to get here, the Camigo shipping is so fast. I love it. Okay, all right, so here's what's happening. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. Well, hello, Kathy and Dawn and Gloria. Welcome to all of my friends. All right, you guys. Today's keyword is damask, in case you wondered. We are going to put together these. Now these are cutouts that it comes together. It is a 4-pack, and then these cutouts fit together like so. And it becomes a 3-dimensional tree. Wait till you see how I do it. Okay, so we are going to paint. So I am using 3 colors today. Espresso and camel and vanilla, but the camel and vanilla are being used in a little different way. So I need to, oh, I've been behind the scenes working, you guys. Have no fear. I am gonna just put a little water. This is like chocolate water. What's happening? Okay. So I'm just gonna like get this a little bit wet. Now these are MDF cutouts, okay? So they're not wood like my cutouts from my Etsy shop. They're a little bit different. It's not too hard to paint with the MDF actually. It's a nice smooth surface, but you're not gonna have a wood grain effect. You would have to like make that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these kind of, so it's gonna be reminiscent of leather, okay? Stay with me because we're gonna pick our winners towards the end of the show today. I don't know how long this is gonna take because I'm not gonna lie. I pre-painted some of these because we have to paint all the sides. So front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. I'm like, they are not going to sit there and watch me paint the front and back of 4 pieces. So I pre-painted some, and then I was like, oops, I forgot to leave one of the others blank so that I could show you the color. That's all right. So I am painting these, and they're kind of gonna be a little, my thought is they're reminding me of leather in the texture that you're gonna see, okay, throughout. But then I wanted to kind of, I don't know. I wish I had, actually I do have flocking, but it's white flocking. And I don't know that it would pick up the color of this. Oh, I would love to flock my damask. I really would. The house we moved into when I was in 9th grade had the pattern in gold. Yes. Hi, Tabitha. Sue, the cutouts you can get by if you comment the word Damask, I will send you a project supply link where you can get all of the things that I'm using. The cutouts come in a package with the stencil, the colors, and the tools, some of the tools I'm using. They all come from my online shop, and all you have to do is comment the word Damask. Oh, that's a little not dry yet. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over and we're going to do the back. Again, I'm filling it with water. Yes, it's my brown espresso water because it makes it easier to paint when I'm using these colors. I wanted everything to match, coordinate. So here we go, using our espresso paste to paint this. There we go. And I'm going to show you. So I didn't want both trees to be identical. Instead, I wanted them to coordinate with each other, okay? So there's two of them. And so this we are painting with espresso. And then we're going to be chalking the damask pattern on in a different color. While I'm painting this, let me inform you that today is the last day of our sale that's on the website. We have it went for a number of weeks, the summer ween sale. That sale ends today. The other thing that ends today is our Perks member additional 20% off. So if you are looking to get this project kit, and by the time I'm done, I'm sure you're going to want it. But in order to get it at the best possible price, I'm going to let you in on a secret. You can join our Perks program. When you become a Perks member, you save 30% on everything in my store. So everything you purchase will be at a discounted rate of 30% on top of, like, 30% off the retail, all right? In fact, when you log into your account and you start shopping, all of the prices, you're gonna see the regular price crossed out and your price is going to be in teal. So you'll know you're getting the best price. Before it even goes into your cart, you're gonna be able to see that sale price. Now, this extra 20% is on top of the 30% off. So we have a coupon code and it's LABOR20, LABOR20. When you use that in your cart, it's a promo code. If you have $100 of product in your cart and you put that code in, you're going to save an additional 20% off. That's on top of your 30% off savings for Perks members. So that ends today. And if you used it already, you can use it again. That's kind of cool. So I'm just trying this. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're watching, go ahead and comment the keyword damask. It's right here. When you do that, I'll send you a welcome message with a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. Okay, so see how this is kind of leathery looking? Are you getting that vibe? Okay. I've got another one. So I already did this ahead of time. Now what I'm going to do before I get this out is I'm going to, I'm going to need that. I'm going to get rid of my paint brushes. That's what I'm going to do. That's number one. We're going to get rid of the paint brushes. Okay. And then I'm going to wax these surfaces. In order to chalk after I painted, we're going to wax. And I'm going to go through this waxing a little bit because there's a little bit of an art to waxing. I need to let that not dry out. So I'm going to use some surface wax. You can also find this in my shop. And I'm going to pick up some wax. Now, the deal is you don't want too much. You don't want too little. So you're going to start doing circles and rubbing the wax all over everything that you plan to put a stencil on. So what I'm doing is I'm sealing in the color. I'm protecting the color so that when I put my sticky transfer down, this stencil, it's going to be protected from that sticky part and it's not going to stick or pull up or anything like that. Could you get a little bit of that? Yeah, you probably still could, but this is a really great way to ward that off. Now, you want it to be smooth. If it is not smooth and it feels a little tacky when you're rubbing your hand on it, you're just going to buff it a little bit more. Because sometimes you pick up too much and some gets like too, oh, that's so much better. Okay, so this one is done. Now I'm going to do this one. Waxy, waxy. Wax on, wax off. And you do this on anything that you paint using the paste. If you're using Chalkology paste, then you're going to want to wax over that. The other thing you would wax over is anything made from a tree, okay? So raw wood, anything wood, paper, cardboard, anything like that, you're going to wax. Now that I have this finish looking oh so leathery, I'm going to take my Damask pattern. I wonder okay, I think I can do this at the same time, so we're going to try it. Oh no, I really shouldn't. What if I do that? Okay, that will work. I mixed together some paste. I took 1 part camel. I'm going to have to mix some more. I took 1 part camel, so I'm going to take 1 scoop of camel, and then like 2 parts vanilla, okay? So a bigger scoop of vanilla. And then I mixed it to make this very light, kind of a creamy tan color. Not like a dune. Dune, I feel like, has a little more yellow vibe to it. But this is a nice kind of just creamy color. And I am going to chalk it here. This pattern, and most of the patterns that we create, are repeating patterns. So you can line up your pattern again with what you're stenciling, and it will keep going. So that's cool. All right, my friends. This is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and lift this one off before I keep going on that one, because it's just been pretty dry lately and things have been drying quickly. Oh, this is looking good. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. All right, now I'm going to place this back down. I still have quite a bit to go, and I may need to make more of my color. Because remember, we have to do both sides of this, and this is a pretty intricate pattern, but it's going to be beautiful when it's done. Oh yeah. Okay, now, got a little mess, but that's okay. I'm going to do a little drying. Don't run away from me. I did that one. Okay, I'm gonna line this back up, figure out what that piece is. Look at that. Totally lined up. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. Bring this one over. I'll let you guys see this one as I do it. I'm a mess, you guys. A total mess. My green, so I have a green, it's called the quick dry tool. It doesn't get hot, but it blows cool air. And it is plugged in over at my table where I had my workshop last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever, and I've not unplugged it and brought it back over. So I have my backup hair dryer over here, and I've just not made it a priority to unplug it and bring it back. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go wash this in the water because it's a hot mess. Bring it back and we're gonna do the back of these. While I'm over here doing that, if you would like to comment the keyword, I will send you a link with all of the project supplies, and you'll be able to get the damask pattern. You'll be able to get the cutouts and everything all in one order, okay? It's all together in one order, and you'll be able to get the colors that I used, or you can customize it and get whatever colors you want. We have a large variety of colors, so you guys can kind of like pick and choose. A color that I think would be beautiful is our brand new color of the month. While I don't have it yet because I just ordered mine on Monday, it is a beautiful metallic rose gold color, which means that the metallic color is very smooth and creamy, and it's not like a glitter, but it's a metallic sheen that it puts out, and it's rose gold. Very, very pretty, and I cannot wait to get it and use it. I feel like This would be a really cool project to use it on. In fact, I think I have a picture, not of the trees. Maybe I could find a picture. It's so pretty. Let me... Gosh, when was the... I don't know why sometimes my photographs... Oh, here they are. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's so pretty. Look at those trees. Those are done with our color of the month. The name of that color is called Vanity, and you can only get it while supplies last, okay? So, and what that means is we put it out on the 1st of the month, and it's our color of the month. They introduce it. It's a whole big thing. It's very fun and exciting because they keep it from us. We don't even know what it is. They may tell us the name, but they don't tell us what color it is or anything. So we're on our own until they debut it. Then once we see it, we buy it just like you guys. Okay. I think this feels good and dry for the most part. I'm just going to give it one more shot of... Okay. Then I'm going to flip these over. And I made a little mess on the back, but I think it will be okay. Whoa, I made a big mess on the back. I could try to wipe that off. Because I waxed. If I can get the bigger parts off, that would be okay. I'm gonna have to dry this again though. See, I kind of was messy with that paste. All right, now let me dry this. If I hadn't waxed that, it would have been much worse to get off. Now I'm just adding a little bit more wax. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing that I had done before. I'm kind of staggering these. Just lining it up. Oh, I hope I don't need too much more of this because I am running out. I'll try to be less messy than I was with the last one. I'll try to conserve, okay? How does that sound? Also, you guys, something is very wrong with my Facebook and comments. If you're watching from oh, Sheila, I see you. Okay, good. I was afraid. All it keeps telling me is who's watching. And it doesn't show, like, it goes too fast for me to see comments. And so I was afraid I wasn't seeing anything. Hi, Postal Lady. All right, I'm going to move this up. Keep this one down. And hopefully I won't run out of chalk paste, because this is a homemade color. And while I love making, you guys know I love making my own colors, mixing my own colors, it's hard to match if you have to make more. Okay. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to wipe this down in case there's any wet paste so that I don't get it all over again. I think this is all dry. Okay. And then I will dry it off. And then we need to dry this really quickly. I'm going to do one at a time. So I'm going to line up this pattern right here. And you can see through it, so it really isn't too hard. You can see through the stencil. Even with the paste on it that I have, I can still kind of see what I'm doing. Good job. All right, we're gonna put this over here. Bring this back and I'll show you. Lining it up. Okay. Ah. Oh, I got really close to the edge. Be careful. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let these dry. I'm going to go wash this off again one more time. Okay. Very good. So, if you're just tuning in, go ahead and comment the keyword, which is damask, and you'll get a message from me with a link to the project supplies that I'm using. You'll also get a link to my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information inside that group. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get this nice and clean. So when you're reusing the same stencil over and over, you're going to want to wash it about every 2 uses. You can do something once and then you can use it again, usually if you're using the same colors. All right, I'm gonna clean up some of this because it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to clean this up. Actually, do you know what cleans your mat the best? Grab your board eraser, okay? Get it wet and just wash your mat. It is the #1 easiest way to clean off paste from any surface. Paste comes right up with water in your board eraser. There we go. Nice and clean, so I can make another mess. I'm going to show you though, before I move on to the second one.
My meeting's tomorrow at 2.
Oh, way to go. You're so smart. He was all ready for a meeting. In fact, he yelled at me. He's like, all right, I'm starting my meeting now. Because I was singing. I had music on. All right, so I'm going to put this together. It's beautiful. Obviously, you can't see it like that. Look at this. Damask. Beautiful. And then what I think we're going to do is I brought over some ribbon, and I thought, how pretty if I made a bow out of my beautiful felted, or whatever this is called, ribbon that had really long tails. Maybe I'll make a longer bow. What did I do? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm super zoomed in. Wow. This quiet is deafening that I cannot. Thanks, Christy, that I cannot see all the comments on Facebook. All right, we're going to tighten this. No, it can't be that way. What am I doing wrong? You guys, there are times when I'm like, I can do bows. I can't even tie a freaking bow. I can do this. I can do hard things. Okay. I'm watching what I'm doing. I'm lining it up. Crisscrossing. I'm applesaucing. No, that's why. All right, I'm not going to do it like that. There's got to be a better way that you don't see the back side of it. is my problem. I've made 1,000,000 bows in my life, and I just want this bow. I don't want to see the back side of it. But if I do it, it's always going to show the back side. All right, so then I'm going to cheat. Because it's the only other way I know to do this. Don't laugh at me. I know that. I know I make things difficult sometimes, and they don't have to be. Okay, now I have a beautiful bow with extra we're going to put it on here. We're going to let the ribbon hang down. Just going to use a little hot glue. At the top. Very simple and easy. If you're not me, glue your finger to the thing. That would be awesome. Okay. So you can see that I put a bow for a topper after it took me 37 minutes to figure it out. But there we have the cute bow and we have our dangles. Okay. I'm going to set this aside because we need to put together our larger one. You will be happy to know that I did already paint the larger one, but this one I painted in the opposite. So we have this and we're going to stencil darker. I'm a little worried that I don't have enough espresso. And so what I'm gonna have to do, I have ordered some, but I am completely out. I am going to have to make my own. By mixing some other colors. We're gonna have to make a lot of it. So I'm gonna use bark. Bark. And I'm gonna mix it right into our espresso container. So one giant hunk of bark, 2 giant hunks of bark, 3 giant hunks of bark. Now be careful. This black, a little bit goes a long way. I'm just gonna put a little bit of black in there. And we're gonna mix it up. And I'm going to scoop off the sides. As much as I can. Okay. Nothing like running out of paste. Who are you, Sarah? I always have 3 jars of every color over there. Ryan and I have not been doing inventory. We have been slacking, apparently. All right. Now we're going to do one at a time. Painstakingly. One at a time. It's going to be fine. Oh boy. Okay. I'm just gonna put some down there. Get my squeegee. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty, you guys. It's gonna be pretty, y'all. But again, I'm gonna try not to be too messy. But I also want to be fast because I don't want it to dry. I've been having some issues with drying lately, and it has to do with the change in the air. It's not so humid anymore. Okay. Haha. Dry this so that it doesn't smear when you try to do it again. Lay this back down. Line up what you can. Sorry, my big head's in the way. I don't want to use my finger and get it all over me. Okay. And then we're just going right over try not to waste any of this because we don't have a lot of it. Beautiful. Now I am going to wash this before I do the other ones. So we're going to set that over to dry, but look how pretty it is. Loving this damask. Love, 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 love. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of cleaning with this one because this is a smaller pattern. A lot of times our patterns are the bigger sized stencils, but this one is 8.5 by 11. So it works. You just have to wash it a couple more times than you would if you had the big 18 by 18. Dry that. Let's dry it. Now we'll do this side. I feel like this needs to get a little bit dried, so I'm gonna put my drying cloth down and dry it. The pattern is low stock, Susan. Yes. Thank you, Rita. Thanks, everybody. Why does it say relevant? I don't want relevant. I want all. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sheila. Okay. We're gonna do this side now. Just gonna go smack dab in the middle. If you have never chalked a stencil before, we're using a chalk paste that you apply with a squeegee. Okay, so you're like, almost like you're buttering a piece of toast with a knife, except for it's a little handheld squeegee. It's not a sponge. A lot of people, when you see it on videos, you're like, oh, is it like a makeup sponge? No, this is a rubber, it's like a rubber spatula. Okay, it's the best way to describe it. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, you guys, I have the biggest mess over here. Raise your hand if you're a messy crafter. You know, at times I am. And then there are times when I'm like surprisingly not. Today is a messy day. Ta-da! Okay. One down. One more to go. But I gotta wash this. So I'm gonna wash it and bring it back. While I'm washing it, you guys can comment the word Damask. I will send you a message to your messenger, actually. So whether you're on Instagram or Facebook, I will send you that message. If you're watching on YouTube, all you have to do is go up to that pinned comment and you can get all the links right there at your fingertips. They're already there. So Facebook and Instagram, especially Instagram, you will only get information. You can only get information from me if you comment the keyword. They don't allow me to reach out to you. I can't send you anything. I can't comment with a link. So The only way for you to get all of the info is to comment that keyword, which today is Damask, D-A-M-A-S-K. And so you'll get the project supplies that I'm using. You'll get a link to become a Perks member, which remember today I said is the last day to get that extra discount. Perks members always save 30%, okay? So on these project supplies, this whole kit right here that I'm doing with the trees and everything, you're gonna save 30% on it. But if you become a Perks member and you want to get the extra discount of 20% off, which ends today, this evening, you can become a Perks member. So click on that Perks member link when you open up the message that I send you. Become a Perks member. What you'll do is you'll spend $20 to become a Perks member, but it's okay because we will put 20 design dollars in your account. What are those, Sarah? Well, it's product credit. We will put $20 of product credit in your account. All right. So you'll be able to, oh my gosh, you'll be able to use that $20 product credit on this order. It will immediately be able to be used on absolutely anything in the entire store, on top of your 30% savings. Then, because we have this Labor Day sale that is still going, today's the last day, if you put the promo code LABOR20 into the spot where you put your promo codes, you will get an additional 20% off any order that is 100 or more. So that's going to bring your order down to $80. Then you're going to apply those product credit, that 20 product credit, and it'll bring it down $20 more. So you'll end up with a $60 order instead of $100, which was already 30% off when you put it in your cart. It's kind of a cool deal, but it ends tonight. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so Christy says that if I'm messy, like cooking, it's good. I used to say, if I make a mess, that means that I had fun. And so there you go. So I believe if you're messy, it means that you had fun. Clearly, because I'm going to have to make more. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm wet. My shirt is wet. Oh, for the love. Everybody hanging in for the big drawing at the end of this video. I'm going to be giving away, forgot to count, I think I'm giving away 3 stencils for free at the end of this show. So stay with me. All right. One more time. There's only one more time. I'm going to wash this and we're going to do it one more time and then we are done. Done, done, done. And I'm going to top that one with a bow and then I'll show you. Oh, my water is getting so nasty over here. So I'm just cleaning these off with water and I don't have a sink in my studio yet. So I use a little bucket of water And there's a lot of chalk paste in the water washing off my stencil. Oh boy. But it's so nice and convenient that you can use a stencil over and over and over. So basically, I've used this like 6 or 8 times after washing it, which is awesome. And I'm going to be able to use it again. Okay, I'm going to dry it off again. This needs to dry before I flip it over too. Also, I need to figure out if I need more paste. I may need to put a couple scoops more in there. Okay. Did I wax these? I mean, it's a little late now. If I didn't. Right? Oops. I don't even know. If you're just tuning in, go ahead and comment the keyword, which is Damask, right there. You can comment the keyword and I will send a message with a link to my free group. It's my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more paste. I'm gonna mix up some more of our espresso. It doesn't need too much black. But you do need to add a little black to your bark. So if you run out of espresso or you don't have espresso and you like it and you want to make something and you want to make it today, you have bark, all you have to do is get your bark and add the tiniest bit of black. Black has so much pigment, you guys. It's just so pigmented that you just need a tiny bit. Here's the thing. I don't know how I'm going to survive without espresso. You know I am addicted to this color. I'm going to have to go back and start using ash again. That's my new... Ash is my new espresso, or the new black. Ash is also the new black. I love that color. Just want to make sure you've got every inch of the silk screen covered. Does anyone know if I waxed this or not? I don't think I did. It's my favorite color and I use it a lot. When my grandma shows me how to cook sometimes her favorite dishes, she always said, if it's messy, that means you're a good cook and you had fun. Perfect. I had these painted, but I did not wax them. So, FYI, I'm glad I had them painted for so long that they were pretty good. They didn't peel off. Remember, if you get this kit, okay, and you get the espresso, you don't have to mix your espresso. Your espresso will already be ready to go. But what you will, I'm gonna, hold please. There's like a line down the middle that I want to clean up because it has a lot of extra paste and I don't want that to get on my piece. I'm being extra cautious. Okay. Should be fine. All right, you guys, the last tiny bit of chalking before we put this all together and then pick our winners. Make sure you comment the keyword Damask. Damask. I just got my nails done and you couldn't tell because there's chalk all over it. All right, last time cleaning this and I'm leaving it over here because it will be done. I can't wait to see these together. It's gonna be so cute. Okay. When you comment that keyword, I will send you a link with all of the supplies for this project. Okay, and you can get the stencil, you'll be able to get the colors, you'll be able to get the cutouts, they'll all come with it. But you guys, we are low quantity right now, which means they're gonna sell out. And they are not going to reorder these because they are holiday stuff. We don't reorder because it takes so long to get it that like it would be a silly time to order more. So if you like these trees, for sure grab them and the pattern. It is low quantity and it will sell out. Okay. Oh, a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess, a mess, a mess. I have like little brown fingerprints everywhere over here. I hope you know. I hope you know. I don't want to throw this away in case I need to make more. This, I think we need a little moisture. Okay. Did I dry that? All right. Okay. Let's put this together. I'm stressed out. It is 3:20. I have an appointment in 10 minutes. Holy cow. We got to get this going. Oh yeah. I'm going to grab my pedestals. So I think this will be cute. Don't fall. Also, I just wanted to raise it up for you. I have some felt ribbon for our big one. I just pulled. I'm going to make a ribbon, a bow. I'm going to make a bow again, the way I did before. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. But I got to get on that meeting. It's a meeting to learn about my machine. Look, you guys. Look how cute. Stick. Stay. Hold on. I want. There you go. There are 2 trees. Now, I need to. Gosh, I don't know how to do this. I gotta get my wheel of names onto. Thank you, Dorothy. Onto, okay, display. Okay, now we're gonna open this up. All right, you guys see the wheel of names. Everybody is up here. We're gonna pick 3 people, and I am going to write your names down. It is your job to get me your address. First spin is, oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I'm so excited. What? Christy Byers. Christy Byers. I have your address. I have your address. Okay. Congratulations, lady. Next winner, who's it gonna be? This is in celebration of our 200,000 followers. Christy Otto. Well, if your name isn't Christy, you might not be winning. Isn't that hilarious? All right, you guys. I don't know if I have any more Christies left, but here we go. Last winner is... Oh, Brenda McLaughlin. Woohoo. Congratulations, ladies. I need you to make sure I have your address. It's your responsibility. I am not good at hunting people down. I hope you love this. I am still sticking with a brown theme for this Christmas. So we'll have different, maybe they could go together like this on one little, I think they're adorable. I hope you love them too. Thank you so much, you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. I need to go get on my meeting.